We talk football and current events, sitting and chatting with the very best guests, with two Scottish boys and we're loving it. So if you like witty banter, check the former #1 podcast on iTunes, Sitting and Chatting.
Hello and welcome back to the Sitting and Chatting podcast. I'm Whyte.
I'm Jamie Allan.
How you keeping, Jabber?
All good.
I was just saying before we start, both you and me are sporting some lovely attire before this.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, I show the camera.
It's incredible. It's incredible that I've trumped you. One of the best.
Yeah, but actually, annoyingly, I thought I had it like today, but you know, brand new Napoli shirt as well for myself. The legend on the back.
My new legend on the back.
Well, listen.
So that's exactly what you were doing when you purchased it.
That was something. You just admitted to being a United fan on the podcast.
You're running about with a United man's name on the back of your top. It is as simple as that. It's literally like buying a fucking England strip and then put Rooney on the back. It's the same fucking
principle. It's probably nothing like that.
Just a bit of it.
Listen, just because the legend's playing, he's making legends out of Italy. That's what matters.
Fun.
So, how's yours? I'm trying to think. I was around the last year. It's 2 weeks now? 3 weeks?
Two. 3. I don't know.
Is it up 10?
As per now.
Always come with a banging story for the podcast.
I had to try to think,
Keeping the users engaged.
No, I don't think so.
Before I continue though, thank you again. I thought we were in the mud. I thought we had another Bradley situation with the views. We took a few days to fucking get it back up there, but thank you to whoever is watching, and I do genuinely mean that because it does surprise me each time. So thank you for that.
I honestly have absolutely zero recollection of what I've done in the last 3 weeks.
That is mental. 2 whole weeks and not one.
No, like, there is definitely I've no idea.
Right, well, I'll tell you what I've been up to. I've come back with an addiction. A strong addiction I had during COVID. My Warzone addiction. That's the second one.
Fair. No, right, okay.
But yeah, but Warzone obviously re-released its OG map.
Yeah. Played it a few times.
Yeah, I've been playing it again quite a wee bit actually. I'd say every second day at the moment. Been jumping on for an hour or two.
Fair.
My God, it's miserable being back on there.
You had any wins since you came back?
Nope. I think I've played 30 games now.
You know me, I'm fucking pretty much a pro at COD.
Annoyingly, yeah.
And I've yet to get a win.
Really? Yeah.
It's just it's.
How many games you played?
Probably about a dozen. Maybe 8 or 9 actually.
Have you just been doing solos or?
No, playing sometimes quad, sometimes duels. But it's just, I think it's even though it's the same map, it's changed so much, and there's like all sorts of new guns in it.
You have to play a lot slower, I feel like, than the old ones.
The amount of fucking campers, man, it's absolutely outrageous. And the amount of times I get sniped.
Mate, I had the most embarrassing. Bear in mind, I probably played about 400 or 500 games during lockdown. I got fucking skyped on it. That's not what happened to me before. And it fucking happened to me the other night. And can I just say, that was the last game of the night after that happened.
It had to be. I'd love to come up against you in a lobby. I couldn't be one.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I bet when the arms could beat me at this point.
Whereas, to be fair, maybe we could teaming up with you, because then we get shite lobbies. So that's maybe a...
Well, here's the you obviously played not that many times during lockdown, but we played a few times during lockdown. You know, obviously Duncan, who I used to love with, he's pretty good like shares and that. Even he's fucking struggling to carry us, and that's saying something. Because it's got Mongos like me and Lewis or sometimes Sam and that. He has to work hard.
Even the other night though, I feel that sometimes as well, but even the other night I got fucking 8 kills or something like that. I'm still finished 15th.
Yeah.
And it's why is that even a fucking... Why is that
the worst one's that as well. You think, you pick, because all of us fucking hate picking as well. We had to drop, so we do it in like turns, so like each takes the next person. Always pick a fucking, like, you pick like a bit that you think, no cunt's going to go here. Why the fuck would any cunt in the world go here? It's
not about a scavenger or nothing, it's literally just...
It's a room, basically.
It's a room in the way in the far southwest of the
You fucking jump out of the plane, there's 15 other cunts that jump out at the same time, they're all going for this one wee hut, and you're like, excuse me? Why do we all think the same? But I think I've come to a conclusion that because it is going so bad, like even during lockdown, I could still get average a couple of kills a game. At the moment, it's like 1 kill a game. I'm fucking averaging it now. That's like the gulag. It's getting to the point now where I reckon 1-1 and I might never play again. Because I still remember the last time I played it before COVID. Because I was desperate to get. I remember it was my 10th one. I was just like, the minute I get my 10th one, I'm done with this. I just want the 10th one. And you thankfully jumped on it to help save the day. But so I might need you to come back again for it.
I mean, I feel free to just give us a shout next time you're on. I'll 100% play.
I might enjoy that. So yeah, that's been the addiction that's taken over my life again.
Makes sense. It's came back the OG map and stuff, but it's difficult.
Yeah.
It's no easy.
It's that thing as well, because like not all, like I saved some of my guns for like the Modern Warfare days, but not all of them. And like fucking Black Ops 6, I've probably got about 4 hours of play time.
It's sort of changed as well. Like, everyone's using pure random weapons that weren't there in the past, and it's tough. It's tough out here. That's for sure.
Please help me come on and get one. See
might need to.
The other thing as well is, it's fucking expensive to do anything around your house. So I'm trying to get my bathroom done. Well, that's also what I've been doing on my other days off. I've been going to like fucking bathroom sellers and getting quotes and shit like that. What I've realised is either people that do up their houses right are so like pernickety, like they really know what they want, or they just do not give a fuck. Like, so see, when I was looking like that place that my mum also joined on, she'd had her bathroom done by the same folk as well. And don't get me wrong, I can see why you're spending a lot of money on this thing, but she was like, oh, you really need to think about what fittings going here, and you really need to think about, you know, what colours are the tiles, and you really think about the fucking curtains and all that shit. I'm just like something that looks nice, but I can care less. So literally walked in, I swear to God, walked into the showroom, turned left, looked, and I swear to God, it was like, oh, that's actually what I want. My mum was like, oh, what part of it do you like? I was like, no, like everything, that is exactly the bathroom that I want. Like, same tiles are the same colours what I want, you know, toilets the same, like everything looks fine. Then when the woman was like, oh, so let's go through all these different tiles, here's all our samples, I went, can I just get them? And she was like, are you sure you don't want to look at them? I was like, nah, they look class. And I was like, you sure? And I'm like, I've looked at them, I know that I like the look of them. Why not, you know? Some of them don't cost anymore, fuck it. But at the end of it, the woman was like, yeah, I've never seen someone more with that, I'm happy with this design, I will not change it anyway. Which I don't know if it's like a guy thing or not, but...
I mean, I couldn't give a fuck, couldn't give a fuck how my house looks, how other people's houses look, unless it's proactively horrible.
See, like when you got like the living room and that done up, was that all Taylor's idea then?
Aye.
Yeah, you didn't even contribute like that.
And I also didn't want to contribute, I didn't care. Like,
so you have a comfy place to sit.
Well, I knew I was paying for the couches, so at that point I was like, right, well, as long as I like them and they look comfy, then I'm fine.
Did you like go and try out couches and shit like that when you done that?
Well, we did, but I think we kind of just both decided that we were going to make a day at it. We were never going in with the intention of buying.
Aye.
We're of a generation where everything's done online.
Aye.
So we looked online, looked at everything we liked, or she liked, and then I was like, well, what about this weekend? Then we can just go make a day at it, we'll go have a look. Then we seen the exact one we seen online in the shop, so we tried it when we were there. So it just so happened, but like we went into a few places and some of them were just like, it's like, why are we even in here? Oakland Furniture or something, the one next to Allan for B&Q, like far side of it. Wow, you walk in and it's like £1,800 for a fucking wooden chair. Like, it was ridiculous.
And you're thinking, no.
No, we walked out and we done a wee circle of the bed and we came right back out and there's no place for us.
I can't afford this. and saying I wouldn't name the person on the pod, but I do know someone I used to work with that works at an oak furniture.
Aye, Oak Furniture Lander, so.
Guess how much commission he made a few months ago?
Oh, I would imagine it would have to be upwards of £1,500.
£8,000.
Aye. Doesn't surprise me.
I was like, how much fucking shit did you sell to me? £8,000. I was like,
Probably
about £8,000 worth of stuff.
Aye.
I'm like, what's that, about 5 couches? He's like, pretty much.
Aye. Fucking expensive as fuck. Ridiculous.
See, like, I've not, like, because every couch I've been given, that one that's right there, I've just, like, been given second hand or I've bought second hand, so I've never, like, tried out. Like, see, when I went to go and get my bed as well, like, have you ever been to a shopping or anything like that? It's like, my present for my 21st when Mum bought me, like, my bed, and she was like, oh, like, went to IKEA, and, you know, she was like, oh, make sure you like it. And I'm lying on every fucking bed with, obviously, like, knee covers on me, went like, I don't fucking know, they feel all the same to me. I really do not know that. And obviously it's like, you know, it's a big fucking purchase. It's something that has to be for like 5 to 10 years, so you're like, fuck, which one that big here? It's like, you need me,
I know. No, I inherited. Like, I had a bed at my mum's that was fine, and then I went to Taylor's, and Taylor's one's the one that sits in the foyer.
So it's got like no frame or that? No,
so like no frame, and it like lifts up. You put all your stuff under it that way. And then we inherited like a fucking £1,500 mattress off a brother when he moved out because he didn't want any more memory foam and all that dynamite. Golden. So I've never really had to do shopping like that, but the couch shopping was pointless. Like what we actually done was pointless, but Taylor enjoyed the aspect of going in and seeing it, sitting in it.
See, weirdly, I'd rather buy one online, fuck up and make the mistake of being uncomfy rather than going to a shop selling 1,800 of them.
I don't know if I'd rather that. It's a lot of money to be fucking passing down the drain.
I mean, both of them these days has customer reviews on it, so surely you just find the one that says comfy on it, or you avoid anyone that says
it's
like a bag of nails.
I suppose. So did you end up getting the bathroom?
Well, it will be getting done as of probably next month. So yeah, I have that to do. Honestly, I'm not even like, don't get me wrong, very happy that it's getting done, but my biggest fucking fear is the cat, so for those that don't know, I've got a cat that's an indoor cat only, but she's pretty much kept to the downstairs and that's it. And she's fine with like friends and that coming by, but anytime there's a fucking workman and she shits and runs away like scared out of her mind, and she's going to have to be in the fucking place for like a week whilst there's folk working around. I just think she's going to lose her shit and tear apart everything.
You'd be surprised, sometimes they're actually alright.
No, I hope so.
But
just I hope as well no one's stupid enough to leave the front door open, because that will be they will be getting their contact.
No, before you just shut her in the living room. So that's what we done.
So, yeah.
Whenever we get shit done, we just shut them in a certain room.
I actually got to the point I was like looking up Airbnbs just to see if it would be worth it just going away for a week, just taking her with me, but it was like fucking an extra grand to do that.
It's silly money. No, that's silly money. What so what did you go for then? Did you just go for the one that you seen?
Yeah, pretty much. So it's like the one that I seen, like I said, it was perfect how I wanted it to look. Just the only difference was I had a bath instead of a shower, so they asked me to like customise the shower and that was it.
So you getting a bath in?
No, fuck no. Just a shower.
Shower. Yeah. And is it walk-in shower?
Yeah, so it's, I guess it's boring as fucked up for the podcast, but the way my bath, I've got one bath in my house and it's it was like a wet room because
that's what I want.
Yeah,
that's what I want, man. See something that you didn't need to shut the curtain or shut the fucking
so it'll be the same kind of deal. Just so instead of it being like plastic on the wall, it'll be like tiles and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you still going to have like the wee thing where you need to shut the doors?
No, it's going to be open like that.
Open like that, right?
So it has like they call it a flipper, stops the water from going out, but it's like it only takes up about like a third of the space. It's not like a proper door that's in the way.
That's what I want. I want like a. But Taylor, like, she actually fucking adores going for a bath, which is painful. See having to stand in a bath.
You seem like a bath kind of guy.
Nah, no chance. Nah.
When was the last time you had a bath?
I was like fucking 9.
Yeah, I was going to say, honestly, it's probably about the same for myself. Like, I can't remember the last time I had a bath.
Nah, not for me. I was younger anyway, but that whole like just turn the shower on and then walk in. You don't even need to step here.
Nah, it's
like
that's an issue.
That's golden. That's and then the drainage just happens.
Yeah,
like,
just naturally.
you don't need to do nothing. Like, it just drains itself. You don't need to clean a bathtub every fucking other week because your fucking stupid fucking fiance's got fucking bath bombs.
Glitter all
over the bath. It's fucking brutal. I would love nothing more than to have a wet room.
Honestly, the one and only time I've had a bath since I moved out my ma's was when I lived just beside Waitrose. There was a bath in that one. Such a pain because I never used it because I only ever had a shower of it. The first, only the back half would ever get wet. So the front half was just always would get dusty and shit like that. So I had to fucking still clean it every fucking week just
Chronic.
to get rid of it.
Fuck bathtubs, man.
Yeah. Baths, if we were doing them all right now, baths would go in shape.
Aye, big time. Aye, it would be there.
Speaking of which, we've got
Aye, very good segment there.
look at that, such professionals. So, for those that may be listening on audio or if you're new here, this is the Quality Shite Wall over here. Basically, each week me and Jamie will pick out 5 topics at random. We will then decide how quality or shite they are. The further down to our left they go, the more shite they are. The higher up to the right they are, the better they are. They are not related though to the other objects on here, so don't think that one thing's better than the other. As I got a fucking stupid comment on, literally I checked the comments from the last pod there and someone was like, can't I fucking believe that you said Scotland's better than the Champions League? I'm like, no, that's not what we're saying here. That's just where the positioning is.
What's so how many views did they got up to for the last pod?
Just over 1,000 now, as of the last check.
There you go, Jamie. Like just fuck Bradley, man. That's all I can say. That's what I'm saying. Is fuck Bradley, useless cunt. DIY.
Oh, well, speaking of that, I actually done a wee bit the other day there. Got a new porch light put up.
You see, you got to put up, as in you put it up.
I helped with my mum's partner.
So it wasn't really DIY, was it?
Well, yeah, DI too.
Aye.
Well, here's the thing, right? I honestly reckon that compared to folk my age that aren't in like a trade or that, right, I am 5% better than the average person in DIY. Slightly enough that I know.
Is this including people on the spectrum in that?
Yes. But to the point that I know like basics, right? Can I execute said basics without making a fuck up? In my head I'd like to say yes, but in reality probably not.
DIY, I must admit, Taylor's better than me at DIY. So we go, I don't know if you've seen her office, but
she told me how she put that together.
She put the office together. I'll not deny that. 100% she done it.
It's a nice office.
I got halfway through one of the desks and went, fuck that. No fucking thank you. So she done it.
Nice. This is why I'd like to, I'd love to see you living on your own, just because your life would fucking go to shit if you
no chance.
lived on your own.
No way. It'd be fucking class. It'd be easy.
No, wouldn't it?
Tell about the 2 desks, the chair, a bookshelf. I've got
Is she the oldest of her siblings?
I've got a DIY queen.
Is she the oldest of her siblings? Yeah. Makes sense. Normally the oldest ones get forced to help with like mum and dad.
I think she's just more like she's been independent since she was like 8, so fifth pointer.
Honestly, do you know what? It's the same with my mum as well. Like, see, because like my dad wasn't around like since I was a kid and that. Like my
wow.
I'm not saying that. But I'm saying like my dad's incredible at DIY as well. But I was like, I wish they could have fucking passed on some genetics to me. That would be
arseholes.
Yeah. Like my granddad fucking built a pool table on his own, like a fucking proper pool table.
I mean, my dad's more than handy enough, but
it's so like my granddad, well, my dad's dad, fucking useless at DIY. I'm also useless. Somehow my dad's brilliant at it. Don't know how that happened.
For me, it's a lot of shit.
I have to be honest. Even though I feel when I do something myself, even though I do feel the pride in doing it, I still hate the fact of how long it took, how much of a ball ache it was, and how 9 times out of 10 it didn't come out quite how I hoped.
I'd go as far to say, even like say washing your own car, right? That's DIY.
Yeah.
Don't enjoy it, so what shite.
Nah, yeah.
I could spend £5 and get it done for me.
Do you know what? And do you know what? People would frown at that normally, but I respect that because I'm the same as you.
It's shite. There we go. Have that.
You have to start putting stuff lower at this. It's getting, the shite side's getting pretty full up at that point.
Aye, just shows you. Pure shite topics.
Alright. Festivals.
Very big in. Nah, this is maybe I'm right. I'll go on this. I'll sit on the fence here. I've never been. I've never wanted to go.
I mean, like, what we count? Because I've done like really basic festivals.
I mean, like Tea in the Park is technically a festival.
Tea in the Park, you count, right? Okay, so I've done like, again, much less, but I've done things like Open Live, Radio 1's Big Weekend. I don't know if you can count that. I did camp, so I don't know if it's really a festival.
It's not a festival.
Yeah, I mean, Open Live was good fun. Just got pissed in a field basically for a day. You know, can't listen to some music in the background, can't complain. I think, see like every, I don't know if you get this at your work, right, but there's always like the music snobs at your work, right?
Right.
I've got a guy in my work that's a bit of a music snob.
I've definitely not got this, but carry on.
You've never had like a music snob at your work, like someone just thinks like they're like can't have anything about music in their class. Anyway. That's like one of these guys that will like go to like 15 festivals a year and go to like bed and leave kind of things, right? And I always say to him, I'm like, oh, it's like because he's big into music, so I'm like, oh, like what's the bit you enjoy? And he's like, oh, just getting like fucked in the field and that. And I'm like, well, I mean, you can do that back here. Why spend like 150 quid on train tickets to get fucked up in the field? Take your fucking phone, get your Spotify. Take a bottle of bucket, go to a field with your pals Saturday night. You'll get the same value.
I just think it's a chance for people to go, get pissed, take fucking eckies, and then for lassies to wear nothing.
It's actually nothing about the music.
No.
Well, it's fine if that's what you prefer to do, because that's what you can. That's fine. But I hate the fucking folk that make it about like, oh, it's such a deep spiritual place to go. Yeah, load of wank, and they're all overpriced. Imagine paying like 100 quid to shit in a box in a field.
No, that's right.
It also encompasses one of the worst things that we've got on that board, which is camping. And it's not just camping; it's camping with a billion strangers who are all pissing beside you.
Aye.
Actually, yeah, do you know what? I was originally going to put it like quite just on the edge of shite. It's actually quite far down in shite.
Aye, shite. Utter shite.
Yeah, that's for those that, if you can't see it there, it's
you don't need
close to the bottom.
You don't need it. It's shite. You don't need to see it.
Two shites.
You can't see it because it's shite. That's it. Liam, this topic's going to be the worst one yet, I think.
What is it?
Clip art.
Oh, tell you what, making a presentation at school that had clip art though.
You know something? For nostalgia reasons, it's pretty good.
Yeah, shall we fuck off the music lovers?
I mean, aye. It's for nostalgia and nostalgia alone, goated.
Yeah. Do you know what? They don't even have it anymore. I was genuinely looking at, see, after that presentation from the other day, I was genuinely looking for clip art.
Fuck off. Goated. Aye.
Yeah?
Aye.
But there?
Aye, I'm happy with that.
So far.
Aye. Fuck your festivals. Get yourself in a clip art. 100%.
Right.
I'm fucking starving, man, and all I can see in front of me is fucking chippy, Indian, and popcorn.
Yeah, trust me, tell me about it. We're doing this for your pleasure and our expense. microwaves, so you can have it on the hoots or not.
A microwave, by the way.
Microwave.
A microwave is high up there for me.
Do you know what? For the convenience sake, it's so good.
See, it's a bit like, see if an air fryer came out of that topic, it'd be fucking bang smack at the top of quality.
You do an air fryer at your home? Yeah.
Oh fuck it. But again, I don't know. To hell it does.
Whenever I say you, then well sometimes got to be the tailors.
I suppose it is a wee situation, so yes, we do. When do we come one? Yes, microwave goated. Even for back in the day when you went in for freezing cold out playing, he came in and your mum was like, I'm not making your dinner this time. And you were like, great, I've got a microwave meal right there. And you would fuck a chicken tikka in there for 6 minutes.
Yes.
That's the stuff.
Yeah, do I fancy one right now?
It's high quality for me.
One and only downside to
Radiation.
No. If it means I can get a fucking chicken tikka masala in 6 minutes, I do not give a fucking radiation. The bigger, two things, it kind of encompasses into both, but cleaning it, and if there's any bastards at work that make something smells horrific in it at work.
Two things I need to deal with.
You don't have a general microwave in your work? Like a shared one?
No, there's two. I don't use them.
So you never...
We also have a cleaner.
You never... what, they clean it every fucking day?
Nah, every single day the cleaner's there.
Fair enough, and in general though, you know what I mean, though, like...
if some guys they walk in a fucking Colin skunk soup, then
you kill them on the spot.
My dad used to do that, my mum used to want to kill him.
That is shocking.
You ever tried that soup or smelt it?
I've never tried it because I've smelled it.
The smell alone is fucking vile. It's potent jobby in a cup.
That should be their slogan on this.
Potent jobby smelling dynamite soup. And there you go. I've never tried it.
I've never had it before. What flavour is it meant to be?
It's just fish.
Yeah.
But it's Colin Skink, I think is the name of it.
Either way, we are agreeing.
Oh, it's go to die. It's big up there for me.
And final one?
If air fryer comes out here, then I'm losing the place. Oh dear. Fine dining.
Fine dining.
What do we class as fine dining?
Well, see for Stuart's birthday there last month.
Okay.
We went to you remember me, Taylor and Sam went to that kind of Brazilian steak thing.
Goated.
I went to one of them in Edinburgh for Stuart's birthday, but it was quite the other one was posh. But
that's now shut down. Gutting.
Yeah, this one was really posh.
What was it called?
So, fuck, what was it called?
A Spanish butcher? No.
No. I can't mind off the top of my head.
Useless.
But it was right in the centre of Edinburgh. Oh, so it was fucking dynamite. It was expensive. It was fucking even with a discount because there was 10 years, 12 years there. I think it was something I think it might have been 38 quid each or something. That's not including drinks, but it's obviously unlimited portions. But see in the middle they had
no, including drinks is a bit wild, but in general that's not bad.
But in the middle they had a salad bar bit. And you're thinking salad who gives a fuck, but
me, but I
it had proper salad and it had fucking sushi, fucking
oh no, you're getting me
bread and that.
Nah, I'm gonna need the name of this place. At some point I'll need the name of this place.
I won't say anything, but you...
No, so for fine dining though...
I would count as fine.
Right, but let's go with something basic here that's maybe round about us. For example, do you deem a trip to the Mango or Alba or Marahaja, these local Indian restaurants, do you deem that as fine dining? Or
remind me of Mango, where's that one?
Mango's the one that's out by Denny.
I'm not personally trying this hard, the name rings a bell, but I think fine dining, obviously everyone's perception of it will be different, but I reckon anywhere that you would feel like you need to wear something a bit nice on your ordinary clothes to get in. I count it.
So counterpoint that, right? I wear
by the way, it's called Rio Steakhouse.
Rio Steakhouse, right? Well, to put it bluntly, I've been to the place called the Coachman Hotel. Don't know if you've been there.
Is that the one in Glasgow?
No. Kilsyth. Been there. Very fancy. Wore nice attire.
Yeah.
Been to Miller and Carter. Wore the same attire.
Yeah. Miller and Carter, I'd say, is like quite relative.
Been to the Hollybank. Wore the same attire.
No, okay, I do get what you mean. Just more in terms of the sense of, I think anywhere that you feel like you would need to wear something.
Anywhere I feel out of place is what I would class as fine dining.
That's fair, I'd probably be with you on that.
To which I've never done. I don't even think I was out of place in Milan Carter. So for me, fine dining would be where celebrities would go, or
Okay, so you're thinking it's a level.
it's 100%. It's somewhere that you would struggle. You'd be worried about the bill. So
Why do I bill at fucking Domino's?
well, I knew one of it's about 40 quid a pizza. No, but like Milan Carter, right? We knew what we were getting, and we knew how much it was going to be. We had a voucher for my birthday. Like we knew what we were doing, right? Totally different. But see if me, you, and all that when I rock up to Milan Carter or a random night,
Shit myself.
I'd be shitting myself. So I'd class that as fine dining.
I would be fully panicking if you suggested going.
Do you know what I mean? But like, if I was to walk into the Coachman or Mango or an Indian cuisine, I know I'm getting like 3 courses for like £13. Like it's just that's no fine dining. Although the food is elite, the decor is probably stunning.
Okay, that's fair enough. So we have different interpretations. If we're going off of your interpretation, then though, since we've never done it,
It'd be right in the middle because I mean you can't really comment on it. I mean for me they're full of wanks, so it'd be shite for that reason.
I think just on the shite is fair because we haven't done it, so we can't really comment. But it's full of wanks.
Aye,
Right.
full of wanks.
Just on shite.
Full of wanks. Have that, you full of wank bastards. Ideal.
There we go.
Smashing.
Now, before we move on to the main segment of the episode, I was sent a TikTok the other day, and I thought to ask you this on the podcast because it interested me slightly. What is the worst crime that hypothetically I could commit or that you could commit that the other person would still speak to each other with? So, like, what's the worst thing that I could do, be like caught for, that you'd be willing to chat to me for?
Do you get caught?
Yeah. Let's say I have been caught, but no jail for whatever reason. So, like, it's official.
Oh, I mean, you could murder somebody, like, and I'd still talk to you 100%. Aye. I'd maybe.
Would you not even care of the circumstances?
No. I mean, if you walked out and, again, murder a person over 18. If you start going murdering Waynes, we've got a problem.
Okay.
You start going doing other things with Waynes, we've got a severe problem.
Yeah, that's because to me that's
where I draw the line.
Yeah, that's number one. Of if it came out tomorrow in the news, Jab Allan's been chatting to Waynes, I'm probably deleting the podcast.
However, if you were to go out and murder a 18-year-old Ned, don't care. You've taken his life, but you know.
I'd want to know. I'll be honest. If you,
I don't know why. Of course, why? There need to be context, but I mean, I think I'd go as far as say murder.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think like provided that I know that you'd done what you did for a reason, and it wasn't
just blind rage or like
you're just like, oh, he was a Celtic fan, then I can accept it. Yeah.
I'd accept that if you'd done that, but
that's surprising, that isn't it? So murder's like the top.
Murder. Of course, I'd need to know why, but I'd go as far as say murder.
That's fair. Okay, so the main point of not the main point, but the main segment for today that I had an idea of pet peeves. Okay, there's something that most people all have at least one of. We can obviously potentially talk about our own ones as well. But what I've done is I compiled basically the worst conceived ones from the internet at the moment, or the most typical ones, and we have to decide if the person that's basically submitted it is just being a little bitch, or if they have a point and what they have said is actually annoying. So we can also try and think maybe if we've got some examples of our own as well, or if you've got your own that you would like to swing this fair. But I think we do need a way to settle this as well, like to decide on which side it's going into. So We need the mallet.
Fair dues. For me, by the way, just to kick us off, the vaping noise. Therefore, vaping.
Oh yeah, you did mention this before.
Taylor does it. It fucking fucks me off.
Yeah. So we're saying general vaping, like.
Aye, that noise. Aye, that's
going in. Well, we need to.
That's been hammered. That's it's been hammered. It's nailed on. That's a pet peeve.
So hammering is is a pet peeve. Non-hammering
is not. Aye.
Okay. So I've kind of broken them down as well. So at the moment we've got social ones, we've got work ones, we've got everyday ones, and digital related. And finally, because I thought we would prefer a wee bit of putting some sports ones as well.
Right.
So social ones to start with. Interrupting people whilst talking.
Oh, Taylor does this all the time. Oh my fucking god, she does this all the time.
Going to be about things that Taylor do.
No, but she does do this. So I'll be talking to her, right? And she'll have something to say on the topic that I'm talking about, which is fine, right? But I'll be like, oh, so this person done this today, right? And then she done this, and then we went on to that, and then she came back, and then Taylor was just, I will see sometimes, right? Your turn. Hammer the fuck out of that. That is 100%. She does it, and it is fucking brutal.
Do you know that I don't mind it a lot of the time, right? Because if it happens, whatever. The only time it fucks me off is like, say I'm in like a pub or something like that, and it's quite busy, and you're trying to get your point across to someone, and someone that hasn't been listening because it's too loud cuts in and tells you about something, and then everyone else just starts talking about it. You're like, what the fuck? That's the only time.
If it's a topic changer. Somebody comes in and implies something that then changes the topic for what you were talking about.
Yeah. And then you've just got no way to go back to your story. Right. It's like, it's fucking...
Clearly there's more than... And it wasn't interesting. For me, hammer it. Taylor alone made me hammer that.
This is the hammering. I'm just trying to say much this is going to fuck off the audio.
Nah, get up, yeah.
Chewing loudly or with your mouth open. Now, this is a common one I saw online, but see if I'm honest, right? I don't often see it happening in my life.
It needs to be like, see if it was like that.
Do you ever
never
see it like other than like a baby in the street? Like, would you ever
never harms. Never harms.
I think like unless you're eating with actual spastic.
You know what? Just to add to this point, Duncan, right?
An actual spastic.
An actual fucking spasm, right? He sits on the PlayStation, right? And if he's eating, he's like this.
Do you know who used to be mad for that as well? Mitchell used to fucking do that.
He just die. And Duncan.
It's really a microwave. It's fucking microwave.
And Duncan just fucking breathes loud all the time. That's another one on a mic, right enough. But he eats and he's. It's like it's not going anywhere other than into your mouth, Duncan. Like settle down. Like you don't need to feed off wild animals here by going like it's your dinner. Settle. So that's I mean, isn't it too loud?
Yeah, I think get a grip.
I get a grip.
Because you can't be. It's physically impossible to be around that many folk that do that. I can get it might be annoying if I am, but like unless your partner or like your parents or something do it, you should be able to tell them get a grip to anyway. Like if it's just a random stranger doing it, fucking move away from them. People who don't use turn signals fucks me off. You're also a bastard that doesn't use them in the first place. So.
Not true. Right, so it does annoy me, only when it affects me. See if I have to come to a stop because I don't know where you're going.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That annoys me. They see when folk just didn't use them and you're like, oh, you could use your indicator there.
See, like in a roundabout and you're still doing that kind of, is this fucking going off in that turn? It's going off in that turn and you're waiting and he fucking goes off in the one that didn't indicate.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, it's happening.
I agree.
Texting during conversations.
Depends how it starts. If you're mid-texting and somebody has a conversation with you, then I mind it.
I think it's acceptable in one of two circumstances. If it's like if it's an important message and you say to the person, look, sorry, I just need to quickly respond to this.
Yep.
And then afterwards you're done, you put your phone away. Don't have a problem with that.
Yep.
And if you know what the vibe can be like, say if like you're hanging out with your mates or whatever, and you're all just sitting around on your phones and whatever, at that point I'm not going to be like, fucking put your phone away, because if everyone's on their phone, who really gives a fuck? So I'll say, nah, I'll probably get a grip.
Aye, I would agree.
No, also I would agreed on all of them so far. Being late without notice.
Again, depends on the circumstances. Because this only really affects working businesses.
Like, nah, I mean, there's a bit like, see if I was to meet up with you at the pub, like, I always sort of give everyone about a 30-minute grace period. I think
30 minutes is crazy, you know.
No, that's...
I know one I've never listened to be that late to meeting up with me, right? But if I was to say, Duncan, right, meet me at fucking Spoons at 6:30ish, and he turned up any later than 6:45, I wouldn't be there. That's it.
That's some cheek, because I know how time you've made me fucking wait to pool before, by the way.
A lot of pish. I'm like 5-10 minutes late max, if that.
No, it's like, so say if someone says to me, oh, I'm maybe a bit late because of the train or whatever, or I'm a bit late, X, Y, fine. So I'm like, don't know anything, but yeah, right, and then, like, say if they just have a reason, say if it's, like, say if they've just turned up late, they just don't have a reason.
Aye.
That's fine.
It depends on like I say, it depends on how late, because like I says, I've never had it happen to me, but if I would be waiting any longer than 15 minutes without a message, I'd be away. So you didn't message me. You say to me, meet me at Morrison's for pool. 6:30. I'm there at 6:30. You're not there, and you've not messaged me within 15 minutes, and you turn up. You'll be there yourself, because I'll have left. I'll go, if I'm not good enough for you to be there at 6:30 without a message, I'm not good enough at all, and I'd be up the road, and I'd be sat, and I would be on the PlayStation like that, and you would be sitting Spoons like that, and that would be that.
So I'm going, yes, that's a happening.
Aye.
One-upping in conversations. So it's the one that I saw that people basically like...
Aye, they've always got to one-up you. Aye. Fucking gimps, them lot. Do you know what I mean? Like, who...
Have you got an example of it happening recently to you?
Aye, well, it's basic, so like, if I'm talking about like a customer experience I've had, and then somebody tries to up it with like one of their ones, not even like a relevant story, but they'll go like, oh, I've got one better than that, wait, you hear this.
Do you actually? I've never heard someone like use that in that situation.
Or they'll go, but it's off the cuff, it's like, oh, wait, you hear this one, this is brilliant, or I've got a better one than that, ready for this, and then they'll say it.
I've never heard anyone say that, like that would fuck me off, that definitely would be happening.
Aye, like, they go, oh, better yet, this happened, and then I'm like, shut up, you fucking gimp, wasn't a competition, I was just telling you. But I don't think I would say I've had it happen to me in like my personal life. Like,
I guess, like, there is a bit of a fine line in conversation between trying to find something that's relatable and one-upping, if you get it. Because there's been like, I'm probably quite guilty of it, like someone will be chatting about something that's happened at their work, and then I'll remember something that's similar to it, so I might go, oh, something similar happened to me, like this, that. And I don't mean to intentionally one-up it, but I can potentially see why that might be construed.
So you're one of the arseholes.
It might be one of the... Well, I mean, you need to tell me, am I? Because I do it to you.
Yeah, an arsehole.
Okay, so Liam, guess I have.
Arsehole.
Talking during the cinema.
Never had that happen to me, but it's a criminal. That's 3 months in prison.
You care that much?
100%. See, if you wanted to watch a movie, right, buy a fucking dodgy stick, sit in the house, watch it in the house, and talk to your partner or your fucking pal, whoever you're with. Leave me to watch my cinema.
Are you fine with if it's during the adverts?
Fuck I talk during adverts. That's no problem at all.
Because when I seen this, I'd seen something.
I watched the football on my phone while the adverts are on. I didn't get a fuck about the adverts, do you know what I mean?
Because I had someone that put this on top during someone else put underneath it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, even during the adverts, it fucks me." I'm like, really? Like,
aye, fucking grow up.
Like, if you really want to watch a trailer, go on YouTube at home. Like,
nah, fuck off. Nah, for me, it's that's grow up.
Because often I have to say, like, I enjoy watching movies with like friends, mainly to take the piss. So like, see, like when the trailers are on, my favourite thing to do is sit with one of my mates and be like, that looks like wank. And then obviously I'm fully aware once the cinema starts, once the film starts,
shut the fuck up, aye. Talking during it is criminal, so for that I would, if it's never happened to me though, but if it did, I've had some absolute fucking like.
It seemed like that stuff in the Minecraft movie, like fucking like that, like launching shit, man, jumping
No.
and like that.
I've we had an experience not too long ago. I can't remember what it was. I read something similar to that and it did fuck us off, so
But like you're out somewhere.
we were at the cinema and they laughed, like they were talking and laughing through it and then they left early. Aye, they were like laughing and joking and talking and then they left halfway through the movie.
I can remember.
Aye, hammered the fuck out of that. That's
so Tom Johnson,
aye, criminal. Absolutely criminal.
and finally, one of the other ones I've seen, people who can't do small talk. So the example that they used specifically was that apparently they were at a wedding the other day. They were on the singles table because obviously they were
Single.
in one, yeah. And they said that everyone on their table was basically a born bastard because none of them knew how to like start in small talk to basically kill every conversation off that they tried to have. And she was like, well, it's impossible to make friends here. And I can kind of see it.
I think it's difficult. I mean, I think it's something like making small talk's one thing, right? Breaking the ice is another.
Yeah.
And carrying a conversation is another.
But you normally, with this, you would not start off with small, especially in a situation.
Small. See, I wouldn't though. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, I'd come up and if like I'd sit down and but I'd say something like jokey about fucking could have put on a decent spread or something like that. Like I'd like break the ice. I want to go and go, he's enjoyed your day so far. Like,
well, okay, to give another example, both you and me have, well, obviously you and me have worked in the phone industry as well. We have moments of small talk as well, whilst we're just waiting for like systems to load or shit like that. There is nothing worse than a fucking customer that, well, no, there's actually two examples. There's one better when a customer just says nothing to me. Like, if they just want to sit there in pure silence, if I've had a busy day, I'm like, that's nice, just sitting there in pure silence doing nothing. But there is the time where you're trying to like make conversation and they're just giving you nothing, they're staring at you and you're a blank.
weather's nice and they're in shit. Like, there is just so much fucking passion. I hate the one thing I hate. Busy day. Or his business.
Look around. You can tell by that.
I don't care who business is. I wanted to be as quiet as it can and then I go up the road. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that they could be making scary buck back there. I do not care. I am here to do my part and go home. You are interrupting my part. Go home. Nah.
You're saying this at 9:30.
Aye. Fuck off. My shift is ending in approximately 5.5 hours. You're still here. Go away. I think it's. I don't have a problem with it, which I think is part of my problem, but I would make see at that table right where she's moaning about it. I would make something happen.
But that's the point that I'm trying to make, though. It's like although you are quite an introverted person, when you are put in a social situation, you will go out of the way to try and make it sociable. You are one of these people that would sit in the corner on your phone. You would actively try and speak to people.
Aye.
Which I do kind of agree with her. Like, there is nothing worse than if you're all in an awkward situation, no one knows everyone. Why not try and lighten the mood and speak to folks and just sitting there like that?
And I even think, like, see if they were like, because obviously if I was trying to make a conversation with that and nobody was giving me a hand, I would just start taking the piss out of folk for not giving me a hand. So, like, I would have a problem. But for me, it's.
You're saying it's a non-issue. You're saying
it's grow up. Learn to be the centre of attention.
I'm happy to go with you on it then. Grow up. We're now moving on to work-based ones. Okay. So, now again, bit more difficult this one because, well, I don't think our jobs necessarily have maybe worked around some of these ones. So if you've got any personal work ones, please fire in with them. But the ones that I've got here at the moment. The first one is managers replying to all emails. I suppose you can take that as replying to everything you do or micromanaging you.
No, I mean micromanagement shite regardless of what way you look at it. Aye, I've had jobs where I've been under micromanagement scrutiny.
I know it's a bit different for you because your place obviously wasn't franchised, but like I don't know what it's like obviously for your sales bit at the moment, your service bit at the moment as well. But do you ever have like management updating you with like figures during the day and all that kind of stuff?
Nah, I didn't get micromanaged at all anymore. Barely even get managed, let's be real. I run a gaff. What I like about like our kind of job is, well, mine's now, is you kind of manage your own, you manage your own shit. In every aspect of it. You're bound by others with stuff like cars coming out of the workshop, add additional work needing done, and you're always bound by somebody else, but as long as you manage your own shit, you're all good. So I didn't really get micromanaged anyway. I barely get managed. What I would say is micromanagement, I've been there, wore the t-shirt, firmly off now.
I would also say I do fucking hate it with a passion.
Aye. My phone game wasn't as bad as like what Arnold Clark was, but...
Well, I'm not going to say names or business places for obvious reasons, but...
I will though.
I have to say though, like, so... Not that I have to deal with it now, but I will soon again have to deal with it. It's like you go in in the morning, right? And the first thing before 9 o'clock is you'll have about fucking 5 messages with the previous day's performances, how we're doing for the month, what's been going wrong, what's been going right. Very rarely that's included in there. More often it's what's going on. And then you're prompted to give an inspirational message to the troops. And then, if not everyone's acknowledged it with like a thumbs up or anything by 9:05, there'll be a message saying, why it's not everyone liked the chat.
What's your team brief for the day?
And then like at 12 there'll be a message like, saying here, why hasn't this been sold? And you're looking up and there's no one sitting down in the shop going, this may have a factor to do with it.
Of course, aye. Fucking Labara, man. Bastards to work for. I've definitely been there. We used to have a morning brief. What your plan today for the day was.
Did they actually do it like that? Because I mean,
aye.
Not that I'm trying to anyone at work, but in our work, it's a message that goes into the chat, so the management are appeased, and that's it.
And then you had 12 o'clock figures, 2 o'clock figures, 5 o'clock figures.
Here's something though. Not that I've known all your bosses, but particularly like Gary, I can't imagine giving a briefing.
No. Taylor done all the Gary stuff. I done the Ali's wrote us and she done all the management and he sold all the stuff for us.
Problem solved.
That was literally it. The amount of sales I done in a month that was actually Gary is frightening. Frightening. They used to get like fucking 5 or 6 validations a month because they didn't know what he was doing. So you'd always like get the validations and you need to go in and fix it, and you'd be like, Gary, I've always done it myself. That's how I got Monday to Friday when I was there, because I done his rotas. I didn't get a fuck.
We didn't get another one.
Gary was a fucking fever dream, by the way. Having him as a manager was a fucking fever dream. The cunt was a total fucking retard. I love the cunt, right, but he was a total retard, and we ran the shop for him. And if he didn't leave that job, he was fucking getting punted out because he was absolutely useless.
Maybe I should get one here. You tell some fucking stories.
Oh, he's a fucking plum. Me and Taylor's got videos of him, man. He was just sitting in the back office singing the sash and like throwing pens at folk and that, and like just didn't give a fuck.
Listen, for those that haven't been around for a long time, this is Jamie's old manager.
Do you recall of the Polish girl we went to school with? We'll say names.
I totally forgot she went. Oh my god, that's a fucking flashback and a half.
He used to fucking give her pelters. He used to call her own name on purpose, right? Both names, he would say both names wrong. And then at one point he got a permanent marker and put a dot in the middle of their head. And he just started throwing racist comments at her and all that. Just, aye. And she is now, I don't know if you know this, but she's married to an Indian man. Right, and at that point they were engaged and all that, and he was aye. You can only imagine some of the stuff he was saying.
God, you're fucking. Oh my god, I miss fucking coming over to your fucking work for a bit.
Oh, it was amazing. Like, aye, it was.
For context, me and Jamie's work used to be about 50 yards away from each other, if that.
It was a fever dream working there. Like in the last 3.5 years, it was just total carnage. Like, I don't know how the fuck we even opened the doors. Like, it was just totally fucked. But
it was comparatively very different from that.
But micromanagement.
Yeah, it's getting the hammer.
Aye, fuck micromanagement.
Right, next one is people who type or talk on the phone loudly in the workplace. So, I mean, I don't know what it's like new, but obviously, with everyone, if there's a lot of folk on the shop floor, it can get quite busy. Folk just talking over each other. I don't think it's that bad.
Talking loud's like one thing, but how does somebody type loud?
I was going to do it there, but close down every application, fuck the recording.
Like, actual. Like, you can't help it.
Speaking of which, but totally off topic, this isn't going to be any use to them. Do you know Pandora's moved in the town centre? Yeah, so see the bit just opposite Marshall, all they are doing now is fucking drilling.
Oh, right. What's going on there?
It's like, you know the fucking football frame shirt bit around the other side? They're doing like a FIFA card version there. I know, yeah. I know.
Nothing like putting something actual decent in there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. How hard would that be?
Stick something half decent in there and fucking lighten the place up. Do you know what I mean? You know, like that's quite a big unit. But it's no, but like it's big enough. You could easily do like a fucking bubble tea place in there, or stick fucking Cinnabon in there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely the shopping centre, isn't it? Well, hopefully that bit that's meant to be getting done now is hopefully nearly finished, that bit in Debenhams, so it looks good.
What's going on there?
It's meant to be like a food court.
Oh, so it was. That was meant to be there 6 years ago.
Well, it does. It's still has signs on it. Spring 2025. This might be Spring 2025 on it now.
Yeah.
Anyway, off topic there. Yeah. So folk that talk loudly, saying get a grip.
Aye, fuck up.
Get a grip. People who take credit for other people's work now can't really have that in my work, other than I don't know if you're like folk like taking your sales and that, but
aye, folk gash you, that's a different story though. Like if your sale gets gashed.
Does you have that happen to you at your old place? Like you've been talking to a customer and they fuck off and then they come back as another bastard sells them?
Because they got threatened. That's the truth. No physical abuse, right? Just for reference. But like,
and you talking to staff on the customer.
But there was a guy called Stevie that tried it one time. Right? No tried it, but he was about to do it. And I says, "Is that Mrs.?" He went, aye. I says, aye. I quoted her that, brother, so don't put that through. And he says, what? No. I've been speaking to her and I was like, no. I spoke to her first. She came back with a sheet of paper with my name on it. Do not fucking put that through, or I'll refund it and return it and put it through myself. And he'll go, no, you can't do that. I was like, aye, I can. And I went in and I showed him how I can do it. And I was like, don't fucking do that. He was like, so I says, here's what's going to happen now is you're going to put it through and you're going to put it through my codes just for being a wank. He never done that again.
Yeah, thankfully I've not had that. I've had folk like the annoying ones are always like if it's.
I know that was the worst.
Yeah, aye. Oh, that's a fucking big one, isn't it? A car's a big fucking commission, isn't it, compared to a food.
Aye. It was literally a funny thing at Allan that. Like if you
I'd be fucking tearing some cunt's head off if someone tried that with me in a car one like.
I never had that happen to me, but I think it's because everybody, like, you know me, I kind of make myself everybody's pal. They all done it to each other. I never really got any of my sales stolen. Done it to a few folk as well. Wasn't para. It was a thing that just happened. Like, fuck it, that is what it is. But I like to say the commission's heavy. But nah, I'd try to claim credit for my work never happened. Because try to claim my sales, different story. That's happened, but.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can count it in the same bracket.
Aye. I mean, it does deserve a hammering because it's order if cuts to it.
What have we got next? Leaving the dirty dishes in a shared sink.
Hammer it.
Nothing worse.
Criminal. Absolutely fucking criminal.
Do you know what? Fucks me off more than in my work as well. I get along with the folk that I work with well, but nothing. And I mean, nothing fucks me off. I don't use the kitchen, right?
Do you get a lunch? Do you actually proactively take a 30-minute lunch or that?
Oh yeah, I will take my fucking 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
I will not take a second earlier.
Aye, see, I never done that in sales.
Really?
Aye. Fear of missing out.
Fucking. We should quite enough places, man.
No, see, you know, like I would 100%. I'd probably have to take 45 minutes. Like, I walk past that shop and I see them and they're all like fucking lay down, fucking falling asleep with how quiet it is. But like, nah, just in sales, never ever done it.
Nah, I don't. I like, say if I'm not getting paid for it, absolutely I'm taking it.
Aye, no, it wasn't like that for me.
But yeah, here's the thing, right? Every day I will go out and buy more lunch and bring it back. And I use the microwave, I use the sink, I eat my food, I bin it, I clean the surface. That's all I do, every single day. Right? None fucks me off more when fucking middle management come into our place, because we've got the biggest shop. They come and sit upstairs, they all get a fucking cup of tea each, and they all just leave their fucking cups in the sink and fuck off afterwards. They're like, oh yeah, they can fucking clean up. Excuse me? Like, fucking, where does it say in my fucking job title that I'm a fucking cleaner?
Aye.
What part of that? Read it to me, you fat dick.
Aye, no, I agree with you there, definitely no.
Yeah. Actually, I would shove the cup up their arse if I had the option, so hammer it for that.
Aye, you feel strongly about that.
Yeah, because there's cunts in there.
Aye, I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. No, not people that I work with, in fairness. They've learned to not do that, because I've fucking had ones learn.
That's fair, aye.
Customers who give their life story explaining an issue when it can be fixed in seconds.
Hammer it. That was one of the worst things ever. It still happens.
Do you get it with the cars?
Aye, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, like, oh my god, like...
Oh, I was driving, you see, I was coming back from Aberfoyle, and I got about halfway back, and we stopped in for a wee cup of tea.
What's the problem, Agnes?
And then what happened was, we started driving again, and then we got to probably just about outside of Stirling. We started hearing a noise and we thought, that's off the beard. And then we came back and we parked up and then all the warning lights came on. What do you think the problem was? I don't know, but you just told me where the fuck you came to and from, and I don't care. What's your problem? Come in and go, I've got warning lights on my car, how can you help?
I turned on my car, there was warning lights all over the
Shut your fucking hole and your fucking Abbey Moor journey. Fuck off, you fucking fruit loop. Give me your keys and piss off.
See that thing as well, because obviously you wanted phones for so long as well, because obviously I have as well now. It's like that thing of, you just, like, if a customer comes with a problem, like, I don't know if you feel it as well, like, 99% of the time, the second they start telling me what the problem was,
you know
I knew the fix. And I'm just like, give me the phone, give me the fucking phone.
I'd be getting all these adverts on my phone.
Right, cool.
So,
no, just have the phone.
give me the fucking phone. You stupid fucking bastard. You've got cleaners on your phone because you've been watching porn.
Oh my
Give
god.
me your fucking phone.
Fucking, I'd remember our Samsung brand we had back at Christmas. Oh my god, fucking stupid bastard and cleaning it up since Samsung phone.
Brittle. Absolutely brittle.
But yeah, it's that thing of like,
Always on A14s.
see if you're coming into a phone shop, right, firstly, have your phone out. Don't sit down and I say to you, what is your phone number? And you don't know your phone number and you're searching through your bag for your fucking phone. You then open your phone and rather than giving it to me that I can find your number in 10 seconds.
You're looking for it yourself.
You're opening your you're opening your account, open your messages, your contacts, you don't find it, and then you're like, just give it to me. And I'm there to sell shit. I'm not here to fix your fucking adverts.
Fucking hammer it. Fucking fannies.
Yeah, the advice I find ones that are getting us riled up.
Aye.
Work colleagues not paying attention after being told what to do.
Never really had that. I would imagine it would piss me off right enough.
I know you weren't ever technically management, but obviously because you were there.
Well, I trained most people.
That's what I was going to say. Did you never have it though, like, they'd say to them, do it this way, and they'd, like, just fucking not listen to you and just do something wrong?
No, aye, that individual we spoke about 10 minutes ago shut up on the raft and says, Gary, you need to deal with her. And that was it. You get 2 chances, and if you didn't listen either time, then I just didn't train you. I trained Taylor, she was one of the best in there. I've trained a few people prior to that, and they were good. But I had another lassie that joined, didn't listen, she no longer worked there 3 weeks later, through no fault of mine. However, if you didn't listen, you didn't listen. It doesn't fuck me off, though, it doesn't bother me. It's like, it's your choice. If you're not willing to take the training that's been given to you, it's your problem, no mine.
Yeah.
So no, it doesn't piss me off. Like, if they were sat there proactively being rude and no listening to me, that's maybe a different story, but that's never happened to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've never been shown something and they've like been sat on their phone or that. Because that would fuck me off. But in general, if they're not willing to learn...
Yeah. Because I'm thinking as well with folk that... I'm going to say this in the nicest possible way that I can think of. I've maybe had some people working in my place that are a bit ditzy, shall we say. But, like, see, whenever I see them and I can see that they're like, I can see like they're trying to train themselves and I can see like they're taking down notes and that, I wouldn't get mad at something like that that's actually like trying. Fair enough, the job's not for everyone, sometimes it's a bit complex, and at that point you say, well, it's probably not for you at this point, which has happened a few times unfortunately, but like at least these people put in the effort, totally fine with that.
No.
So yes, I can see why it has been annoying. Thankfully I've not really had to deal with it either, so shall we say get a grip?
I get a grip.
Yeah, the only thing we should really be bothering you is if like you're the top end manager and this place is failing on your end. If you're just a normal person there that's been asked to train someone, shit.
Do your job and fucking go in.
Yeah. Right, on to everyday ones. People who don't cover their mouth when coughing or sneezing.
I do that.
It's, again, I think
it depends again if it's in public.
If it's a fucking shit, and it's like right over me and I've got bogies, then yeah, I'm not a fan.
No, it depends on the context. But if it's outside or whether it's indoors, like, do you know what I mean? It all varies. If you're in a restaurant and you're sneezing, where you're like no covering yourself, or you're coughing and you're not covering it, you fucking stripping a child.
It used to be something I worked with as well, and she had, like, it was really weird, she had, like, the manliest sneeze ever. It was, like, fucking, achoo! And then I fucking cover the mouth, I'm like, get a grip. You can, like, even if it's, like, a strong sneeze, you can fucking cover your mouth enough time. Yeah, it's getting that.
Easy.
Cutting in line. Now, we're British, so this doesn't really happen that often.
No, it doesn't happen at all. I never stand in a line either. So
yeah, if Jamie has to wait more than 5 seconds for something, he has to do that.
I'm in the wrong place. So
I'm trying to think if it's Jamie that ever happened. I'm even thinking like
maybe at school when when you're lined up for like ass kicking.
Oh my fucking god, you're 100% right. Do you know what was the worst as well, by the way? So see, after you left, fucking my gimpy friends that went to be fucking prefects and all that pish. How's that looking on your CV now? No one cares. Yeah, but fucking, I remember it. So like, see, after you, I think it was after you left, we got like a baguette bar bit. It was kind of like Subway,
right?
And I genuinely mean this. It was actually pretty decent, like for what it was. That was the place to go. No longer the pasta king. That was the place to go. Fucking Fergus is my prefect. Like great, you know, run there. Obviously, bunch of dickhead like fucking first years like get in front of you. Fucking get out of the way. You're shoving them out of the way. Fucking Fergus coming over. Can't be doing that. Like, fucking back me up here. That's it. Yeah, you're my pal here. Fucking fine. Alright, you're there. Now, go ahead. And then fucking a minute later, someone will jump in front of me. I'm like, got to deal with this here? And he's looking at me, he's like, nah, it looks pretty angry. I'm not going to deal with him. I'm like, you can't fucking have it one way or the other. You can't just tell me off because you know I'm not going to matter you. You need to tell this little prick here to move his arse.
Nah.
Yeah, so.
We never had to queue for, like, see, at Shackers. The queue was got crazy. We had Duncan running down. Yeah. Duncan sprinted.
Mine when I had my toe for the. Oh, were you still at school when I had the toe for the year? I think you might have still been at school when I had the. Because Ryan McCurry always had, I don't know why it happened, but he just always had he always had fucking the same class as me for lunchtime. So every fucking lunchtime, because I used to get away 5 minutes early, I'd send him in my bag. He'd fucking used to run down to Greens, grab me and him stuff, and then run back as well as class. By the time I get down the stairs, fucking hobbling away, he's there starting with my piece in class.
Duncan was a bitch. Duncan, me, Jack, Ben used to give Duncan money, and he used to sprint down the shackles.
What was the place that was the top of St-Onions?
At the top, micro noodles.
Micro noodles. Is that still there?
At the shop is
it still there? Fuck me. Because I don't actually live there anymore, but one of my mates moved up there recently, last year, and I always, the 2 times I went up to visit him, I'm always meant to check, see if that shop was still there, but I never got it.
Mental to think that you still like, we ate micro noodles with tomato sauce in it.
Yeah.
Class.
I remember the occasional times I used to join you, Jack, and Duncan and Ben that there. Oh my god, it was so shit, it was so good.
The Shackles was elite.
Chicken nuggets, chips, curry sauce.
Curry sauce. Curly fries.
Curly
fries.
Yeah, so we're going fucking still the Shackles.
I think they still do it as well.
They do?
They've still got that wee vent.
It's funny that not often I'm driving past that thing, but if I'm occasionally driving past that thing, it's still funny just seeing all the kids still queued up outside of it.
I remember like they got like fucking wild towards the end of my school tenure, and it was like fucking dawn on meat.
Yeah, class. But that was all, well, like you said, you had done run for you, that was always sold out, I think. Duncan was on job at that point. He was on job. Fucking sprinting.
Aye. You used to walk down, right? You usually be sat there with like 4 boxes and sweaty with piss and apple because he would like race all our cunts down in that. When there's no need, by the way.
That must be the worst job though, by the way. Imagine being that poor family sitting in shackles, you hear the bell go, you're just waiting on about 150 wins.
I know. But no, it was
anyway, yeah, cutting in line. Even though we've not had it to happen to us much, for those school days alone, it's going to happen.
Definitely.
People playing their music on public transport.
Criminals.
Yeah.
Honestly, get fucking smacked.
Thankfully not had it much, but anyone that does that's again.
In a non-racist manner, my next comment, right?
Always against that.
Have you always seen it, right, when Asian men, they always walk about with a phone on loudspeaker?
Yeah, right. It does happen a lot.
That annoys me.
Do you reckon it's Asians or Asians that have moved to specifically to Scotland?
I don't know. I've seen it quite often.
Because it's so annoying when I see my wife just be sitting there having a conversation.
I'm not just Asians. I'm going to take that back. Africans as well. They do it as well.
Yeah,
sit with a phone on loudspeaker and they'll talk in their own language, which is fine. I'm not bothered about that. But they'll talk and it'll be on loudspeaker. And I'm like, why do you not just hold it to your ear?
Is that way? Like it happens as well at work and that. Be sitting there. And the next table there'll be someone just on loudspeaker.
Aye.
So I'm like,
he's speaking fucking Urdu to his wife to see if she wants an iPhone 14. Like, put it to your ear, you fucking dick.
I know, it is weird that. Like, that must be a cultural thing. They must do that over there as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, before we get cancelled.
Aye.
Yeah, it's getting the hammer. Aye. Not picking up shite after your dog or cat or any animal.
Aye, I mean, you've got to.
It's got, do you know what's really bad now? See, I always park now, see on my morning walks, not morning walks,
walk around King's Park.
Somebody will sell something, I'm like that. But like, I always park at fucking Cahoon Street and then walk at work. There's a road of houses there, and I swear to God, every single day there's like dog shit, like literally lining that path down. And I'm like, it's the same cunt just taking the same dog out and they're shiting everywhere and it's just no picking up after it, like at 6 in the morning or something. So, yeah, disgusting. Get a grip, bring your shite bags, pick it up. People who smell badly in public. It's a rough one being like, if you've got a smelly person at your work, it's a rough one if you're smelling.
Here's my problem as well. We were walking to Tesco's the other night, right, and a younger lassie walked past us and she equally smelled horrible, but it was how much perfume she used.
to like cover the.
No, I think it was. I think it was just in general. She used a lot of perfume.
Oh right, so you're saying
So to me, that's just as bad as smelling bad.
I'd still rather the perfume than smelling like shite.
If you smell like shite or your breath hums or it's BO, those are the three I kind of get around. But if you are any people who use spray to cover the bad scent of BO, because like sometimes like I'll go for a walk and maybe spray a bit, but I still smell like deodorant, like normal, because I've not been sweating, but it's just that way you feel a bit better. But see, because it actually proactively gets stinking and then spray herself with fucking deodorant, kill yourself.
Thankfully again, but like, God, it used to be fucking horrendous at school. I remember like going into a classroom that just had like in the previous class had all been in gym, the class before that, the class was humming, like smelling. Not worse.
We had a guy at work as well whose breath was rotten and he always like came up and spoke to you close.
Oh, that's the other thing as well. Like, see customers with bad breath would come up to you. I was like trying to tell her to step back, but they'll somehow always get closer to you.
You take a step back and a step forward.
This is what a COVID mask is for. Yeah, that's also getting happening. Got to happen for every single one of these everyday ones. Leaving shopping cars in the middle of the parking space. That's
a hammer move on.
That's a pretty easy one to explain. Look, they're one of these. I don't care how big the fucking shopping centre is. There is one of these like wee hut things, guaranteed within 100 yards of wherever you're standing. It is not that hard.
No, it's pure laziness.
And do you know what is worse as well? See, like lazy bastards like that guaranteed will be like in their 20s or 30s and that.
Young able folk.
Like, my fucking gran will see them and she'll like actively go and like collect them and put them away to like help out to make sure people don't have their cars hit. And I'm like, should be on some fucking 8-year-old woman to do this for you lazy bastards. So yeah, anyone does that as a cunt. And finally, people who like dogs more than people. You know these kind of people that are always like, oh, my Daisy is fucking the most perfect little thing ever, and anyone that speaks badly about her is terrible, and I hate all men and that kind of vibe. It's what I got from that.
If it's the only person in the life, then fair enough.
No, but like, okay, maybe it's word and drawn. Yeah, I'm just going off of what I took off the website, but I'm more mean like, because I have seen these folk that are always like, oh yeah, like I would never pick a person over my dog.
Well, funny you say that, because Taylor said she would take the 2 cats and a house fire before she took me.
But you are also able-bodied, so you know you can get out.
So if I was a vegetable, it'd be alright. Right. Hammer it. No, people that are absolute fucking freaks with it.
Yeah.
Then, granted. But just in general, grow up. Like, if they want to fucking...
in general, it's not that.
If they want to shag their dog, let them shag their dog. Like,
well, it's not condone that. I'm just sitting and chatting podcast.
Like, fine. Maybe no full-on bestiality, but if they want to, like, ride their dog, let them ride their dog.
Digital-related ones now. Websites that are blocked by articles, so like you like fucking click on something because you're like, oh, Messi's about to move, where's it going to? And you click on it and it's like, please sign up for fucking freetits.com. And you're like, I don't want to see freetits.com, I want to see where Messi's about to move to.
I'll be honest, I don't go on my phone much more, and it like much these days. And I certainly didn't go on anything that I would ever have this problem with.
Very powerful.
Like, I didn't scroll through Facebook or that. Like,
I'm not saying like specifically Facebook, but like I suppose maybe I'm more thinking of this when I was like.
I wouldn't read articles because I'm like you, I'm not a gimp. So
sorry, I can't read them. Like, here's what you meant to say. I suppose in fair, I was thinking maybe more now from like when I was working, like say at university. Nothing fucking worse than when you needed like some shitty statistic and it was on this one website and only this one website. It's like pay $5.99 to get the results and you're like, fuck you.
I can understand your frustration.
Yeah, but I think in general, yeah, right, get a grip. People that are slow to reply on Messenger.
I'm terrible for that, so
you are do you know what's worse now? It used to be so much better. You are fucking
I can't be fucked with my phone anymore. It's just like one of those ones like I just didn't go on it much. Like, you're just...
You are humming though.
Nah, I'm bad, eh? I'm bad.
So, Jamie is getting humming.
So, I'll take it.
People that are slow at walking because they're staring at their phone.
That's criminal. Having it. I'm not even prepared to discuss it. That annoys fucking me. Rat bastards a lot of these. You know what's worse if you're old? Even worse.
They're not often looking at their phone whilst walking.
No, they are. And it's this. You ready?
Nah, see, you're right. They don't walk what's that because they're too scared they'll go fall and break their hips. They sit down and do that.
No. Criminal.
Final section, we've got sports related. So, first one I've got here is bias commentary.
Get it. Like, it's not. That can't be hammered. Like, get it.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, like,
mute the telly or turn it down so you don't need to hear them. Like, there's ways around it. Get it. Like, I don't even care. Like, see when folk are complaining like, oh, it's all England this, England that, because it's a World Cup. Fucking grow up. So listen to it then. Or if it's like fucking Chris Sutton talking about how much Celtic have been fucking cheated out of a penalty, like, sound get it. And if it's Chris Boyd doing it, get it. Like, fuck up.
I think in fairness as well, you do, again, this might come from supporting an elite club as such, but I think, like, say, like, when you have, like, Carragher, for example, like, commentating, like, a Liverpool Man United game, and say, like, Liverpool score, like, a last-minute winner, it's also nice to hear someone that's a fan, like, going, like, fucking mental in the background. Don't get me wrong, you obviously still want the people that are best at their job, your Pierre Harveys and all them shit, like, giving you actual proper analysis, but...
Allan McCoist.
Yeah, Allan McCoist.
I want him on every single football game.
That's him as well. Fucking big hunting bastard, but I love him. He's great.
He's fucking phenomenal. He's a brilliant commentator. And he makes you laugh fucking 4 or 5 times through the football match. Like, he's just a phenomenal commentator. Right, get it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Next one we have is people filming everything at a match.
Aye. Hammering it. That's fucking live in the moment, fucking grow up, you absolute weapon.
Give like an example, because I admit I'm bad on my phone. I admit I'm a bad person for going on my phone. But I think in fairness, like, if you've been to any matches with me, I like to get the wee Instagram shot at the start, maybe one at the end. But I'm pretty good for keeping my phone away. I won't look at my phone during
the only
match.
thing you should have your phone out before the game, half time, and after the game.
I agree. That's the only thing that's...
And you should not be videoing throughout the game.
Other thing is, do you know what we should happen for?
Unless it's a Legends match, I don't care.
Do you know what they actually should do? They should turn off like the Wi-Fi and shit on the same, unless it's half time or full time.
Whatever you need, take an emergency call.
Fuck them. Shouldn't have come to the football. And the final one that I have, unless of course you want to add any more to it, signs asking for a player shot.
It's children, get at it.
Yeah.
If it's an adult...
See, when I said that as well, I was thinking, well, if it's an adult, that's totally understandable, but if it's a Wayne, like, who cares? Let him have a moment.
Aye.
Get on it.
Get it. VAR.
VAR as well. Well, the one I had here was VAR taking ages.
VAR in general.
VAR in general.
It is annoying as fuck.
Yeah, the thing is, to me, with VAR, it does feel like there's a good tool in there. It just
they're getting decisions wrong all the time. And they've got fucking 8 minutes to analyse it. 5 minutes to analyse it, 4 minutes here, fucking 8 minutes here, 6 minutes here, and you're still coming to the wrong decision. Like, it's fucking mind blowing.
So yeah, VAR we're saying then, yeah.
Aye, fuck VAR. And I'll never get out of that as well. Fuck VAR.
Well, that was all the ones I had, unless you want to add any more.
No, VAR was the only one that was...
I think we've done pretty well. We found quite a lot of pet peeves. We agreed on most of them as well.
Yeah.
Well. Before we end though today, I do have something I want to bring to your attention, something that is doing this podcast a disservice, shall we say. So obviously, thank you again for the recent increase in views. It has been nice to see finally our efforts going towards something.
Fuck Bradley.
Yeah. However, you know, I was feeling proud of myself, you know, at my work. Someone was asking about, you know, how's the podcast doing? And I was like, yeah, no, when we're, you know, uploading them, doing pretty well. And they're like, oh, like, what's it called? I was like, oh, it's just sitting and chatting, just take that into YouTube, it'll be the first thing that appears. They're looking, they're like, do you mean the sit and chat? I'm like, no, sitting and chatting. I'm like, oh, so listen, you then, turns around, Jamie. There is another podcast out there. The bastards are called the Sit and Chat Podcast. And if you go into YouTube right now and type in Sitting and Chat, these fuckers come up first.
Fair enough. Are they any good?
I don't know them, but I'm called them out for a fight or for something. There's two guys on it, I know that much.
Fair enough, take the limelight.
But to think we had the market cornerstone for years with shitty views, we're finally getting improvement in views, and now we're hidden under YouTube because of these bastards.
Aye, rats.
With a shit name as well compared to us as well. So yeah, calling you out the Sit and Chat Podcast. I hope you fucking go under. It does say, I did just check there just out of curiosity, it did just say the last time they uploaded was 2 months ago, so maybe they have gone under. Maybe we're in luck.
Maybe.
But if they do upload again, we're calling you out for a Misfits boxing match, tag team, me and Jamie versus you.
Aye.
I'll research them more for next time, so I know what to call them to insult them. That'll be a good point.
The specky bastards.
One of them's wearing glasses.
A specky bastard.
Even better than one with glasses, one without glasses. That's a dream made in heaven here. The amount of shite we're getting.
Yeah, specky fat bastards.
They are also getting about 9,000 views more on average than we are.
Specky viewed bastards.
Yeah, I probably cheated somewhere.
Bots are watching.
Aye, yeah, bots.
You're botting it.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Anyway, I just wanted to call them out just saying this because, you know, I've never had a rival before because, you know, we're the greatest podcast that's ever existed, but this is now it's happening.
Aye, this is now.
Anything else you want?
No, because I still don't know what I've done in the last 3 weeks. I racked my brain for a good 45 minutes.
I don't believe you did that.
No, I promise you. I promise you I did that. I tried, and I've been watching the Formula 1, and I watched the Masters, and that was it.
Nice. Well, on that note then, I've been Liam Whyte.
I've been Jamie Allan.
And we'll see you all soon. Take care.
We talk football and current events, sitting and chatting with the very best guests, with 2 Scottish boys and we're loving it. So if you like witty banter, check the former #1 podcast on iTunes, Sitting and Chatting.